Hi everybody, thank you for coming to make your own leaf wreath craft. I have tried to say leaf wreath so many times and it's always difficult, but thank you for being here. So today we are, as you guessed, making leaf wreaths made with real leaves that were collected from outside. So, things you will need are as follows. You will need a paper plate to be the base for your wreath. You will need scissors. I use a hot glue gun, but please feel free to use like liquid glue, like Elmer's glue, or even tape, or really any glue. I did try with a glue stick and the leaves wouldn't stick very well. So something stronger than a glue stick. So I don't have any Elmer's glue at my home, so I stuck with what I had, and that was a hot glue gun. So I have my hot glue gun, I have my extra glue in case I run out. And then the last thing you need, obviously, are leaves. So if you have not done so already, go outside and collect as many leaves as you can or as you want to put on your wreath. I highly suggest getting a wide variety. So I got some really big ones and smaller ones. I got ones that are different colors just from the trees outside. I picked some off of my fern that I have outside. So whatever leaves you think are pretty, whether they're pretty shapes or pretty colors, just grab them and bring them in. I didn't pick any leaves that were already on the ground because they would be too crinkly to be able to kind of fold the way we're going to need to. So also you can use fake leaves if you're going to a craft store and want a wreath that is going to last probably a lot longer than real leaves. You can get a thing of fake leaves, like with fake ivy, or you can even use paper ones that you cut out yourself. Whatever kind of leaf you want, get it. All right, now if you already have your leaves, good job. First thing we are going to do is cut our paper plate. So I found the easiest way to do this is to kind of fold your paper plate in half. And you can use any paper plate for this. It really doesn't matter too much. And cut right in the center, like so. Now feel free, oh, and then I just cut half circles. Feel free to have a grown-up do this part for you if you're not comfortable with your scissors yet. Or if it is kind of awkward to cut. So if you don't want to do it, ask someone else politely if they'll do it for you. And it's okay if your cuts aren't perfectly smooth, because most of it is going to be covered up with leaves. Once you have that, you will be good. Then you need to prep your leaves. So to prep your leaves, it's pretty simple, and you might not even have to prep them if you picked them a certain way. The way I picked my leaves, I had these big long stems, which I don't really want to be on my wreath. So you're going to take your scissors, or you can do it with your hands and just snip off the stems of all of your leaves. So you'll have a big old pile of stems, which we're not really going to use anything with these. You can throw them outside, back outside, or you can throw them away. Whatever your leaf stem disposal system is works for me. So I already prepped all the rest of mine clearly by the giant pile of stems. So while you're doing that or finishing that up, feel free to pause. I am going to go ahead and get started. So it's pretty simple. It's a simple process. What you're going to do is I would recommend taking your bigger leaves first and gluing your big leaves around the outside. just to make sure that all of the paper plate is covered. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue, like just about one line, and then gently fold my leaf right over, just like so. And like I said, you're going to do that all the way around it. So, and it's okay if you do leave any little white areas, because we're going to be adding all of our other smaller leaves. Also, don't worry about the back, unless you really wanted to, I guess. I personally am not going to worry about the back of my... Oh, and I'm already out of hot glue. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the back of it, because I'm probably just going to hang it on my door. I might also hang it on my fridge. I could hang it on... Well, you can hang it on anything. Your wall, your door. You can put it on your head if you want. A leaf crown. The new edition of flower crowns, if you will. Really though, the part about this that I enjoy the most is going outside and looking at all of the nature wherever you're collecting your leaves from, because it's pretty outside right now. That's one of the best things about a Michigan fall, is that everything's just a little bit different, and it's a very precious time frame that happens. And sometimes, I think I said this in a different video, sometimes if you blink, you miss it. So I like to do as many different fall crafts as I can before I'm done blinking, so I don't miss it. And one of those is making these. And these wreaths won't last forever, but they'll last just long enough. Just like the fall leaves, right? The symbolism hits you like a bag of bricks. Alright, I think I need one more for the outside. So you don't need a ton of leaves either. I mean, you can make this as big or as little small as you want. I usually don't go too crazy with the leaves, which I know everything I've been saying would indicate otherwise. Okay, so now I have the entire outer ring more or less covered in leaves. And if you're using a hot glue gun, make sure you get all of your little hot glue gun glue threads, strings, whatever you want to call them. Make sure you get those taken care of, because no one wants to rip those out. Now is the most fun part. You can kind of just decorate. I'm going to take... So for my outside, I use these leaves that were off of the trees outside. And then there was another tree that's already started to turn colors like this. I think they're very pretty. I think the focus is on my face right now. So I'm going to take some of these and kind of put them around, I think. And like I said, you can do this however you want. This is your project to explore with and play with. I guarantee you, no matter what you do, it's going to be pretty, because it's, you know, nature stuff. I would recommend, though, even though it is 100% your choice, I would recommend having all of the leaf stems pointing downward towards the middle of the circle. Sorry, in that close-up you saw all of my hot glue gun thread. I recommend pointing your stems towards the middle so it looks like they're growing outward. But if you don't want to do that, don't do that. I'm not a professional in the leaf biz, so you can do whatever you want. Also, now would be the time, as you're filling in, if you did have any parts of your paper plate visible from your first layer of big leaves, now is the time to cover those while you're decorating and elaborating. Okay. So, I think I might almost be done. it's relatively quick, especially once you get going. Like I said, the biggest part is going outside and collecting your leaves. So, ooh, I put this one on backwards. You know what? Keeping it. It's okay. See, look at that. Look what I did. Well, first let me get my web of hot glue on. Look, he's backwards. This one right here. But that's okay. And I kind of like it, actually. Okay. And then, something I did on this one, which was kind of just a last minute idea, was I used my fern leaves that I got and kind of used them in place of a ribbon. I was going to do a ribbon, but then I thought of these and I kind of like that better. But if you wanted to put a ribbon, please do. If you can't tell, we are very loosey-goosey here. I don't have strong restrictions either way. This is your project. Do it the way you want to do it. And I'm not going to get upset about it, but I am going to continue and do the fern leaves. Now is the time to also pick which leaves you like best. Because whichever leaves you think are prettiest should be the ones going on the top, I think. I might. See, this is a constantly changing process. Sometimes you find something you like or you have new ideas. I am going to put one of my bigger base leaves on top of the ferns to kind of hide where I stuck those ferns in. All the while still getting this hot glue gun thread off of me. It's bad, you guys. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I might put on a couple more of these little leaves. I don't know. This is when I get into the dangerous territory of stopping while you're ahead, because I think it's still pretty now, but then I see a spot and I want to add a thing, and then I keep adding more things and it just looks ridiculous. But I think, okay, you guys, I'm stopping. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm not done. 1 second. I do this every time too, and I know. It's okay, will be my last one. Oh no. I don't think I like it. I think I do. It's okay. It's okay if you don't like it. It's okay if you do like it. But I think I like it. I think I settled on yes. So before I do my grand reveal, I'm going to clean up these edges. Like I said, get all this hot glue gun stuff out of the way. I am gonna add one more leaf because this is who I am as a person, y'all. I'm gonna go right there. Great. I think it was the right choice. Yep, it was good. All right, now I think I'm finished. Are you ready? Are you ready for the grand reveal? There we go. This was the one I added last minute. Look at it. Can you guys see? I like it. And now I have two. You can tell this one I added many, many more leaves. But, you know, I like it. I love my fresh leaf wreaths. And I hope you guys enjoyed and followed along, or are watching this and pausing it and watching it and pausing it to keep up. I hope I went slow enough. Like I said, it's a pretty simple concept, but it turns into something beautiful, doesn't it? A nice little wreath. If you make more than one, give one to a friend. Give one to a grown-up, give one to a neighbor, give one to whoever, or just keep it for yourself. Whatever you want to do. I hope you guys like it. I hope you make beautiful wreaths. I hope your leaves don't get too dried up and crinkly too quick. And if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Subscribe to aadl.tv for more crafts. We do story times every day. We have the Saturday show on Saturdays. We do all sorts of stuff. So be sure you hang around and look around. All right, enjoy fall while it lasts, you guys. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you again.